Alright, on to our next story. Before I go anywhere, I'm going to say I have a bunch of old videos on my old phone that I made for my previous YouTube channel that are actually really cool videos, so I think I'm going to upload those to this YouTube channel. Just because they're like really neat. Like I got one of me like off scalloping, I got one of me shooting guns that was actually a really cool video. It's just an interesting compilation. I got a lot of old videos on my phone. I'll go through them, see which ones I want you guys to see, and I'll throw them up. That being said, I do have a couple of fishing stories to tell you guys. I've actually got two. One will be for another video though, because they are pretty damn long fishing stories. Well, one of the fishing stories I have was my first time off fishing on my own. It didn't really work out all that well. See, I had a bag of shrimp on the side of my pocket. Well, I guess it was in my pocket, kind of. But I had a bag of shrimp that was somewhat in my pocket, and I was doing what is called wade fishing. That is whenever you go out into whatever body of water you're going into, about knee deep or so, and cast your line out and catch whatever you can. Well, I was with my uncle and we were camping, and this was at the Banana River, I want to say, but it was like right on the ocean line of the Banana River. I'm not entirely sure where we were. I was pretty young, but I know it was saltwater. I know that for a fact because there were manatees there. So I go walking out into the water with my fishing pole and bag of shrimp. I'm not having any luck with, being knee deep. So I decided to go out waist deep. By this time, I am out there pretty goddamn far to be waist deep and fishing. So while I'm waist deep, I'm not having any luck. And then whenever I was about to give up, this damn pufferfish comes up. I watch this happen, comes right up beside me, grabs my bag of shrimp, and takes off. So I no longer have any shrimp other than what I have on my hook. That being said, I still have the shrimp I have on my hook. So I decide to go out a little bit further to see if I can have any better luck. So I start wading out there even further, and eventually I am like neck deep in water. I am so far from the shoreline that it is now barely visible. Well, not necessarily barely visible, but it is quite far away. So I'm casting and, pulling in, not having any luck whatsoever catching this fish. After so long, I decided to myself, it's about time to go inside. So I turn around and I look down and I see this giant, hulking, dark mass in the water. To this day, I got no idea what it was. I'm telling myself it's a manatee just to make myself feel better, but that was way too large and long for a manatee. This thing was absolutely massive. It was not a shadow, it was a physical object. And it was right in front of me, probably about 2 feet in front of me. And it stops, like it was going with the current, and then it stopped right in front of me. By this time, I definitely am terrified. Like I am so afraid. I remember feeling my entire body go completely cold. I was like, what the hell am I going to do here? I just have a fishing pole. There's no way I'm going to be able to fight off whatever this is. Well, after it stopped, a couple of seconds later, it decided to keep on moving. So, once I finally regained control of my ice-cold body, I decided to myself, I am done fishing for today. So I very quickly went back to shore, upon which there was this group of family members that was laughing. They're like, man, you got some serious balls going out there like you did. I was like, yeah, I know, I kind of regret it. So then, 10 minutes later, my uncle comes up and he says, hey, I saw you out there in the water. Be careful doing that, because here in Florida, that's shark territory, exactly where you were at. So, like, to this day, I'm kind of trying to tell myself, you know, relax, man, it probably wasn't a shark, but it very well could have been. So, whenever I think about this story, I just kind of think about how angry I am at that damn pufferfish for taking my shrimp. I fully blame him for me not catching anything. Look at how laggy it gets whenever I throw my face up at it like this. So, I guess like right here is the golden zone. When's that start to lag? There we go. We gotta stay like this far away from the camera. So, I didn't catch anything. I didn't catch a single thing other than like ammonia. No, I didn't get ammonia. But I did get pretty damn terrified whenever I saw that giant mass slowly moving in the water. Okay, audience, I have some more stories to share with you guys. If you guys want to hear some of these stories, please like, subscribe, and share these videos. I really, really do enjoy doing this, and I hope that you guys do too. If you have any stories that you want me to hear, please leave them in the comments. If this made you guys even think of anything that may have happened to you guys, leave them in the comments. I actually have another story that I'm going to tell you guys, which is a manatee story that is absolutely fantastic. If you guys want to hear it, by all means, like, subscribe, share, or don't. You can just look me up. You know, just the view count alone keeps me going, knowing you guys are actually watching these videos. But I do know something that you should definitely, absolutely do. Every single day of your life, you absolutely need to do this, and this is have a fantastic day.